Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you that you don't need equipment to start preserving your herbs. We are going to be dehydrating some herbs in the oven, specifically some basil. So if you're one of those people who really wants to start preserving, but you don't have equipment yet, there are ways to start by using your oven or the sun. Today we're going to use the oven to dry out some basil, and I'm going to show you really how simple it is to preserve an abundance of herbs. So let's get into the kitchen, but before we do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Every like, comment, share, it really helps support my channel and I appreciate it so much. So let's get into the kitchen and let's dry some herbs. I like to leave my herbs on a towel overnight, and that kind of helps dry them a little bit before you start putting them in the oven. That just cuts down on the oven time, but you can also go straight to spreading them out and then bake them the lowest setting, 170 to 200 degrees. You are going to flip and rotate every 20 to 30 minutes until completely dry. And just like that, you have dried basil. I'm gonna let this sit and cool down, and then we'll take it off the stems and we'll put it in a jar. So this was at 170 degrees for 1 hour. After it completely cools down, you can start removing the leaves from the stems. They just slide off super easily. You can break them up now to make it a fine powder or to make them smaller, or lots of people like to wait and crush them up when they're using them, and that helps release some of the oil and the flavor. It's totally up to you on how you want to store this. I'm going to be choosing a glass mason jar. I have an attachment that will vacuum seal the top of it and keep any air from getting into that. I can have that linked below if you're interested. It is an awesome tool if you like to store things in jars and have them on your counter. And that's all it takes to dry herbs, so you can have them on your shelf for up to 1 year. And just like that, I have a jelly jar full of fresh dried basil that is good for up to a year on our shelf. I don't want you to be intimidated by preserving if you don't have any fancy equipment. You can start with the basics, start with your oven, and then work towards getting equipment when you find good deals used or at Goodwill or on Facebook Marketplace. Scope out for a good dehydrator when someone is selling theirs. But until then, you can use your oven or just air dry herbs. What's one of your favorite herbs to air dry, or do you notice a difference in herbs based on dried and how you dry them? I would love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time on Mama Baird.